All right, guys, I have four big announcements for you, or not four announcements, two of which are pretty big, or two are small, one semi-big, and one is big. So I'm excited. It's all positive news, so do not worry. So BMW, my co-caster, is out in Las Vegas. He will be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, and I'll probably get him back to casting. I know you guys have mixed feelings about him, but it does take a while to get good at casting, even if it is D rank or lower league tiers, is what we're pretty much casting right now. Clan League will be different, will be a little bit different. You have fluctuating skill levels all over the place for that. So that being said, show him some love. He'll be back soon. All right, so moving on. Now, another little bit news. Fitz will be no longer Fitz. Pucca is what I'm changing my name to. This is Pucca. Reason behind it is that there's no Z or S sound at the end of my name, which makes it difficult for me to pronunciate and articulate, not only in a cast, but it also makes it very awkward for me to rehear that, and I just don't like it. So Pucca is a lot easier. iCCup Pucca, or just Pucca, has no S or Z sound in it, which makes it a lot easier. As you can't tell, I already have a list. Well, that is pretty much everything. Pucca, if you want to know, Pucca is just like a children's show. You can look it up. Now, if you look it up, you're probably going to be like, this guy is just way too, like, this guy's just weird. It's a children's show, I know. I just like it, and it's Pucca, and it's just, I like the show. Enough said right there. If you're going to give me shit about it, whatever. Anyway, continuing on. And you still might hear me saying Fitz. I'll still respond to Fitz, no problem. I'm just saying, in cast, I'll probably just say Pucca more than anything else. And on Team Liquid, I'm changing my name to Pucca as well. But, anyway, that being said, let me, okay, semi-big news. I'm potentially running a tournament, and everything that's on the link on the left side, you can just click on it, and it should give you any kind of information regarding what I'm talking about. So, okay, so let's talk about this tournament. It's going to be a CTF tournament, most likely. CTF in Brood War is like, what the fuck is that? Well, I'll tell you. CTF is, you have regular spawns, everything's the same, except you have a beacon right next to your base. Sometimes it's a little bit peculiar stuff to find maps that it works well on. And again, I have to figure out the rules and stuff, but I'll talk about that in half a minute. So you have regular spawns, you have a beacon right next to your base. 10 minutes into that, you have a flag spawn there. You need a worker to go take your enemy's flag back to your beacon. Now, if it dies and the flag is left in the middle of the map and no one claims it, which would be kind of odd, but if that happens, then what will happen is it'll just respawn back to your base at about 2 minutes. But it won't happen when it's being held by something. So I think it might make some interesting casts. It's going to be a community league / tournament completely. And I'm also thinking of running a team melee one where it might be like macro versus micro kind of thing. You have two people controlling one player, but that might be just more of an iCup specific one. So, I mean, iCup, you're probably going to be an iCup anyway, but I'm just saying, I think the iCup admin are going to do that, and I'm probably going to go cast that. Okay, without further ado, so I'm thinking about that. I need to figure out rules. I'm thinking no rush 20 minutes, not 20 minutes, 10 minutes, just so it's not like a bum rush, and then you wait 10 minutes before you take the flag and then just victory. Because I want to make sure that no one GGs. If you GG before your flag is taken, or like taken down, then it's a DQ match. And the other thing is, if there is excessive BM, where someone will just take your flag and they're completely winning and they just don't put it down, then you have then there's an issue. And then you probably will get DQ'd for that, and then you'll just go on. Okay, and it might be in like free-for-all format too, because that kind of makes it a little bit more fun. But anyway, that being said, okay, so free-for-all has been talked about. Tournament's been the big news. iCCup.Blitz, guys. This is going to be really, really awesome. Okay, so let me bring up this little awesome panel of mine right here. So this is just the splash screen. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a live stream. I don't know if I'm going to edit it. It might be a variation of both. I might do a live cast, and I might just eventually take that cast and then edit it into such a way that it makes sense, and then from there, we'll work from there. But yeah, so that being said, Blitz is going to be mainly talking about news of the foreign brood war scene. Not going to do anything about other than foreign brood war scene because I don't know the Korean scene at all. Maybe predictions on iCup Clan League and stuff that I'm casting. The thing I'm a little skeptical on is there are so many D-rank players. Sometimes they're not known notoriously for something as much. So, and I cast so many people, I honestly cannot recall that many people from memory. Versus like people like Doty and stuff like where there's not as many high level, and when people are very high level with trademark abilities, they do it very well. So, I mean, D-rank, sometimes, I'm not saying they're bad players, I'm just saying when you compare them to higher league games like Gambit Cup games and stuff like that, they stick in your mind a lot better than what a D-rank player will do, if that makes any kind of sense. But by no means, I'll do my best. I'm a little skeptical on predictions, but that's what BMW wants to do, who is going to be the co-host. So that will be fun. The other thing is going to be news, interviews, if we can get them. Now, this is the other thing about positioning, because we're going to be recording, if we do record this live, how we're going to get those interviews on here. I might do some written ones and then read them off. I might just try to call people in the that are going to be ready. So we'll have to figure that out. I need to figure that it's going to be a big time commitment to this as well. News, interviews, predictions. I'm going to try to get some other callers on, which would be like Hacklebeast. I'm trying to get Joe Kim, but I don't think he wants to because he hasn't been active in the scene anymore. He still plays Brood War, but he's just not as active. Maybe bring on some clan members and then just interview them on it. It has to be in some it has to make sense, and that's where the editing might come into some play right here. But we'll find out. And that's pretty much all the announcements I just want to say, guys. And I'm also working with Pucca on the ABC thing, if we can try to add some video content onto there. Possibly we'll have to figure out how that's going to go down. But anyway, that pretty much concludes everything that this is going to go over. Those are the announcements. Hopefully they're good stuff for you guys. I'm going to try to make a Liquipedia post, not Liquipedia, Team Liquid post soon about iCCup.Blitz, and we'll figure out what's going to be going on there. Alright, guys, thanks for watching iCup StarCraft TV. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the announcements, and Fitz is signing out. Peace, guys.